Hello, dear Capricorn. Today the universe speaks directly to your soul, and you'll want to listen closely. There's a rare alignment between fate and intention right now, and if you lean in, you'll feel it buzzing under your skin like a soft, golden current. Before we go deeper, take a moment to subscribe, hit the bell, like, and share this reading with someone who also seeks clarity. Now, breathe in deeply and leave a comment below with your city and the phrase, "I open the path," for divine alignment. This little action is your first cosmic step today. You may notice a subtle shift in the air today. Not the kind you can explain with logic, but one that hums beneath reality, nudging you from the inside. It whispers in the rustle of leaves outside your window, or the way certain songs hit you differently. That sensation you're trying to name? That's your inner compass tuning in. You're being called to trust it more than usual, especially when old fears try to resurface in new disguises. You're not the same person you were when those fears first showed up. This day arrives cloaked in ancient power. Something about it draws you inward and upward at the same time, as though your soul is climbing while your feet remain grounded. Your energy is commanding yet contemplative, a rare combination that invites both respect and self-inquiry. The timing is perfect for balance. If you've been struggling between pushing too hard or holding back too much, this is your sign to step with intentional grace. Stand tall, breathe slower, and notice how your muscles react to calm strength rather than frantic energy. Love gently taps at your door today, but not with grand declarations. Instead, it shows up in small gestures. The tone in someone's voice, a glance that lingers, the familiar comfort of shared silence. If you're in a relationship, pay attention to patterns in your partner's voice. Something they say today holds a message deeper than the words. If you're single, someone with surprising emotional depth may cross your path. You'll sense it not through logic, but through a shift in your skin, like the air briefly changed temperature when they entered the room. Work and creativity intertwine, urging you to rethink how you approach responsibilities. Your usual sense of duty remains intact, but today there's a new invitation. Bring softness into structure. Listen for repetitive sounds in your workspace, whether it's the click of a keyboard or the distant hum of machinery. These rhythms can become meditative if you let them. In that quiet repetition lies your breakthrough. An idea you've been chasing finally takes shape when you stop forcing and start flowing. Your finances ask for maturity without fear. You might feel tempted to spend on something symbolic, a status marker or emotional bandage, but resist the urge. Instead, look to the texture of things, literally. What fabrics or materials draw your hand today? Your tactile preferences are sending signals about what truly brings you comfort versus what's just decoration. Align your spending with what nourishes your inner world, not just your outer image. Health and well-being carry an intuitive pulse today. Your body may crave a different rhythm, perhaps a slower morning, a longer walk, or a moment to simply inhale deeply and let your thoughts soften. Notice if a particular scent catches your attention, even fleetingly. Whether it's the crispness of mint, the warmth of cinnamon, or the comfort of clean linen, let that aroma guide a small ritual. A scent-triggered memory may also surface, inviting you to release something you didn't realize you were still holding. In your personal and professional relationships, a quiet tension might arise, not from conflict, but from a misalignment in expectations. If something feels off, don't brush it aside. Instead, lean into the subtle shift. Someone's body language today says more than their words. A hand gesture, a sigh, or even a glance away will tell you all you need to know. Be the observer first, the speaker second. Your awareness holds more power than any immediate response. Today asks you to reflect on how much independence you truly allow yourself. Not just freedom from others, but freedom from your own rigid timelines. If you've been feeling like you're behind, remember this. Your journey is not a race. Partnerships, whether romantic or business-oriented, will feel more stable when you release the need to control the outcome. Let the universe co-create with you. Your only job is to remain open and grounded. As you think about your long-term goals, a gentle reordering begins. Not everything needs to be done at once. The urge to do it all can become a trap if it's rooted in fear rather than clarity. Watch how your body responds when you speak your goals aloud. Do your shoulders tighten, or do you feel lighter? Let that be your internal barometer. You're not abandoning your ambitions. You're simply refining them to match the person you've become. Spiritually, today is a bridge. You may feel caught between two identities, the one you've outgrown and the one still forming. That's not confusion, it's evolution. Embrace it. You may hear echoes of childhood dreams, old beliefs, or spiritual practices you once left behind. Some may be ready to return in new form. Watch for feathers, mirrored numbers, or unexpected silences. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Now let's pause for your mystical alert. If you spot a circle, whether in a design, object, or nature, pause. That's your universal cue to reset your thoughts. Circles today represent protection in cycles. They are your sign to breathe deeply and choose presence over pressure. Here's a gentle question for your heart. What am I trying to control that I'm meant to surrender? Let it simmer in your thoughts as you go about your day. And if you know someone who's been hesitating to take a bold step, share this reading. They might find the courage they've been silently seeking. As the day closes, imagine yourself as a mountain kissed by clouds, solid, timeless, and yet always touched by the changing sky. That's your power, dear Capricorn. You endure, not with rigidity, but with quiet majesty. You don't need to force your impact. It radiates from your stillness. So tap that bell so the stars can always find you. Subscribe to walk this cosmic path with me, and like this message if it stirred something inside. Leave your city in the comments, and let's keep this constellation glowing with gratitude. Until tomorrow, thank you for being here. Keep your feet steady and your soul open.